I don't know about you, but my favorite cookie is chocolate chips. Well, I've got a cute little story to tell you about that. Back in the 70s, I had this girlfriend, and every year, she would go with me to pick out the Christmas tree. So this one day she comes by, and we go, and we run into the local grocery store to pick up a bottle of cold duck. That was the drink at the time. Well, in the aisle where the wine was, there's this good looking guy. Well, we strike up a conversation with him, and after a bit, he invites us to a party he's going to. So we took the address from his little card, and he went on, and we followed. So it was getting dark by that time, and the little subdivision was an older subdivision, and it was out by the curb. You have to go up an incline to get to the little house, and it was a small, older house. So when we go in the front door, it is dark. I mean, it's so dark we can't see anybody, but we can hear them. They're in chairs and sofas all around. So we could see a little light back. So we go through these long beads that are hanging down, and you get through that, and it's the kitchen, little kitchen. And in the middle of the table is this beautiful punch bowl with some delicious punch in it, little cups around, and some chocolate chip cookies. Now, that was a big platter stacked high with chocolate chip cookies. Well, that was my favorite. So we poured a little punch and tasted it. It was good. And I reached down and I took a cookie and I ate it. She ate a cookie. And, well, I wasn't satisfied with one cookie. I ate 3 or 4. And then we decided we'd go into the little living room where all the people were that we didn't know. Well, we did another cup of punch first. So by the time we're walking into the little living room, I told her, I said, I don't feel too good. I feel a little funny. She said, well, what do you want to do? I said, well, I'm really feeling funny. I said, maybe we better go. So as I walked toward the door, I was beginning to just feel stumbly and bad. I said, you better get me out of here quick. So we get out the door, and I'm no more out the door. I said, I can't walk. And I said, you better catch me because I'm going to fall. I'm going down. Well, down I went on my knees and my hands. And it's cold outside. And they've got this long incline down to the sidewalk, and we're parked on the other side of the street. So she all but pulls me on my hands and knees down that wet sidewalk across the street, and then she has to drag me into the car. Well, that's before we either one were acquainted with those things that you put in cookies when you want to go to a party where they do more than drinking. So I learned a big lesson about going to a party. If you get there and they've got a big bowl of gummies or maybe some chocolate chip cookies and you don't know that crowd, you better find out what they are before you eat 4 or 5 of them. Well, y'all should have your Christmas tree up by now. And if you've got any funny stories about that kind of a party, you can post it right here and let me know about it. I love you. This is my 2 bits.